Solve here with another video. This one is about how to pilot the Orkan Rog. I'm going to say that there was a steep learning curve to this bot for a couple reasons. We're going to see a bunch of fail clips here first. And I think anytime you're trying to learn like a new build, I'm not really sure how to use it or what to do. I guess like you see it used like this time a lot, like, oh, the sacrificial lamb, just run in, grab the beacon, and then die. And I'm gonna argue if you got a sacrificial lamb a bot, you're not playing it right. Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of talk about like what not to do first, because it's kind of easier with this. One of the big challenges with this is since it's like twice as fast as any other bot, you have to make your decisions twice as fast and you get into trouble twice as fast. So, I mean, I wanted to get that beacon and I was looking at that bot that shot but neglected to look for the lance to the other side. I mean, yes, the lance is slow, but it takes so much time to get certain places. It gives you a lot of opportunity to scope out the area. In here, just playing, too hard, too fast, pressing without support. And I don't know, I think that people kind of run into this with this build like, oh, I remember someone kicking my ass with this, and I'm going to try to run out there and kick other people's asses. And it just, you don't really get, you don't really get too many runs like that. I think this is like, one more fail clip. But running, pretty much all the way through the backfield to get really close to some Ansel bot that I haven't even seen yet and has Orkans. And then I'm like jumping on it. I mean, this is just stupid. This is bad. So that's not what you want to do. So I'm starting here with some clips here on Dead City. I think this is an obvious map that's good for this build. All these little walls are easy to jump over. So I'm going to hit spook that, and you can approach rocketed bots because it's really hard for them to shoot you in the air. So you want to do a lot of jumping if you're taking on like a rocketed griff. Now notice how I engage when there weren't any other bots around. Like, yeah, you can kind of kick a griff's ass in that situation with rockets, but with a bunch of other bots around, everyone kind of timing you for when you hit the ground to shoot you, you get taken down pretty quickly. But this is a classic thing to do with the Rog. I mean, you can steal this beacon like multiple times in a game, and that's kind of how you do it. You kind of check the right hand side, and if you got a one-on-one against rockets, you can usually take it down. If it's plasma, you're not going to want to engage. It's still a hardy bot, but you want to conserve its health as much as possible. And if you can break the bot on that side, then you just go take that near home beacon. Alright, so I mean, here is just like, a little more conservative play. I'm still using cover. I know it's fast and it's annoying, but I'm not jumping out in the middle. I'm just kind of doing the same stuff I might do, I don't know, like a Griffin or Galahad or even an Anselork. But this is where the Orkan build is good, because since this bot is so fast, it lets you kind of get in, hit hard really quick, and then get out of there. Unlike a Griffin that has two other pinatas, it's called the death button for a reason. You get in there and you just nuke someone out. You don't have enough power to like hang around and murk someone. So you want to keep moving. You can play a little more risky around rockets. You want to keep distance to make it harder for those rockets to hit you. But I mean, I've kind of like already been all around the map in this run right here. Alright, recapture this beacon. Yep. Alright, that bot jumped out of the way. Boom. See a bunch of bots here, just kind of cleaning up and looking to go for that beacon yet again. Pretty low energy. Didn't quite make it, but you know, it's fast moving, and I think since it's such a fast moving object, people tend to pick it up as opposed to a slow moving one. But I mean, even if you get killed going for that beacon, it usually pulls enough people away from, you know, pushing forward to take care of you, because it's really annoying when a bot jumps up in there and just hangs out for a while. Alright, so this should be an easy kill, so I'm going to jump, get in the air, make it harder for me to get targeted. And cap some beacons. I don't know, I think you're looking for one-on-ones, you're looking to hit and run. You're looking to jump and get in the air when you're facing rockets. You know, there's a lance behind me. I just took out a griff. Kind of using this wall here on this Galahad. Alright, someone's fate taking him on. Trying to let these Orkans charge up, use a little corner shooting. The Galahad is doing a good job of running away from the rockets. Corner shooting again. Jumping away, shooting some over the top. But you know, kind of owning like this back part of the map and keeping people back here messing with me instead of, you know, pushing forward. This is definitely a bot that you should not be afraid to run away or to retreat in, because you can always run back up so quickly. Alright, Yam, here we go. I've got some cool stuff on this that you've probably never seen before. This one probably, but the next clip I think is pretty cool. This is great because you can get to Red's far home beacon super fast. And if someone's above the beacon, you can't change it. Even though, you know, I duffed that jump right there. And it's just, everything just goes so fast with this bot. Just give it another go. Take out this bot. Capture the beacon. So just good beacon capturing bot. Great bot to help with pressuring forward and forcing the red team to stay in their backfield, which allows your team to focus on pushing forward. And I probably should have just like jumped out of the bridge again right there. But good run in that bot. Alright, so running down the closed bridge. Trying to take care of these creepers over here. Jumping out of range of the Orkans. And got an Antlork up there, so I can't really jump in there and do anything about that. So I'm going to run behind the building. This is probably the part that you haven't seen before. But this is pretty cool. This is fun to do in the Rog. So you can't really tell from here, but there's a little lip that you can jump on. Boom, right there. Let this charge up, and then you can jump forward to this next part. Boom. And then you can jump over the grates. Grates? Open roof? I don't know what you're going to want to call this. And get right back up in here to the beacon. So it's an enormously crafty and agile and tricky bot. I was taking too much tearing fire from there, so I jumped out. Thought I'd come back down. Got the beacon from below. I guess I could have run around. Look at everyone's targeting me, but that's, you know, that's all right. If everyone's watching me, then they're not watching what the rest of the team is doing. All right, so another one. This time, helping out on center. Center's open. So, you know, just an awesome bot for getting somewhere really quick. If the enemy's going to leave some space open, then you just, you know, pop in this bot and try to take that space really quick. And that's, I guess, one of the difficulties about trying to fight this bot is it's just so damn fast that like one moment there's no bot there to really worry about, and the next moment, you know, the Rog's in your face jumping around shooting you. I don't have any clips here of like working with another Rog player, but I remember playing one game against CDxx where who's their one of their pilots? It's escaping. Suki and someone else. Both of them were in these Orkan Rogs and just were attacking people two at a time, like just forcing these 2-on-1 situations and just tearing everybody up. So yeah, they close fast. But, you know, just another really good long run here. Alright, another little clip here. They're great at kicking Fury's asses too. You know, just Furies are slow, and you get this thing into position and catch a Fury slipping, and there's just no way that a Fury's going to get out of the way. Alright, a little moon work. This clip, see that left is open and we've got numbers back, but we need to catch a beacon and start pushing. Center is open. You know, definitely take time to look around a whole bunch in this bot. Don't just tunnel vision and sprint. it's so easy to get yourself in a bad situation with this bot by not taking the time to look around. Alright, so looking to support a buddy over here. Okay, that person's behind the wall. You got the shield down. Jump attack with the Orkans. Jump back. Let these Orkans charge back up. Checking ranges. Get in the air to shoot. Nice. But good pressure. Canyons. I definitely think that you know, from the first clip of this, you can run in there and steal center, you know, really quick, but I do feel like it's, you know, pretty sacrificial lamish. In this case, like, you know, there's no red up here, so I think if you're good at you know, being able to read the battlefield, you know, if red is just going to leave a certain part of the map open, then that usually provides a really good window for the Rog to fill it and then just be a pain in the ass for somebody.
Hey,
Scoob.
you gotta take it.
Yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't bring it straight out into the action. I'd look for open pockets in the field to help push forward, but where I don't have to take on too many robots. You know, like any other bot, you're going to want to use cover. You know, we're working this team right now, and I'm just running out and shooting everything. You know, they're botted out, so definitely playing, you know, way over aggressive right there, but got a good run out of it. Yeah, how many times does this happen where you're, you know, you've got that spawn point and someone comes in here and grabs this beacon? So another bot that you can come out with, and if it's an unshielded bot, you know, you can come out, work with the Orkans really quick, and try to capture that, and then kind of move from defense to offense. I mean, I'm already just about at the other team's beacon right now. Lance coming across the bridge, and I want to get out of range of that. There's just no way that I'm going to get that beacon. I can't really hang out right there, but keeping a Lance in the backfield, it's going to take him forever to get back up in the mix. Let's see if I take this bot out. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, you'll pick up the Rog 1 second and get the cover, and then the Rog will run away, and you'll think you're safe. And then that bot just covers ground so fast that, you know, it can run away and come back before you even know it, and take you out. So, you know, where that works, that's kind of like another technique. You know, engage, shoot a little bit, and then run away. And wait for that bot to engage someone else and then come right back in and shoot them up again. So yeah, I mean, kind of getting some good runs out of this. Yeah, I swear to God, I have tons of footage of terrible runs in this bot. I don't know, for me it definitely took a while to get the hang of this build. But largely just because I was just playing it was way too fast. And I think that's another thing that takes some time getting used to too. Is since it's so nimble and quick, it takes a while getting used to shooting well with Orkans. It's much more sensitive than with the Griffin. All right. So again, I think another good way to get used to playing the Rog is, you know, kind of bring it out as a last bot in the games that you're winning, where you already have the upper hand. I just think it's a soft way to start, as opposed to starting at the beginning of the game where everyone's maxed out and fighting for position, and you're in a softer, unshielded bot. Alright, so just trying to approach center with cover, and just trying to help protect center. Got some bots around the corner, but I see some friends, some teammates taking down shields. So this is a good opportunity to lay into these lances. Boom. Little team takedown. I'll follow this bot in. Shoot from different angles. Alright, got hit by this Fury up here, but we'll be able to take this guy out pretty easily. Boom. Let the Orkans charge back up. Alright, got two bots now. Both of them can get hit with Splash. I'll lay into this Lancelot. Jump down, back in the cover. Help out on the side, team takedown. Galahad is still there. Charge back up. Try to crack some off before I go down. Alright, Shenzhen. I mean, this is kind of a bad example. I mean, I'm running straight into fire here. What you don't know ahead of time is you can see that the other team is mech'd out 3, and it was a pretty soft squad, so, you know, run up the middle. And I mean, all their bots are back here anyways, so got up here in the buildings, which is a good place to be, because you can get behind corners and buildings really fast. So easy to hit bots and then get into cover. And I mean, this is, you know, just like a great technique with the Rog. You engage, hit someone, run away, and make it look like you're on to the next bot, and then come back and take them out. Obviously, with its speed, it's great at capturing beacons, and I don't know why people leave this beacon open so much in games. But if you do have a fast bot in your hangar, you know, the Rog provides you the perfect opportunity to come snag that beacon really quick. Alright, not sure what that is. I'm going to start shooting early. And I did far less damage to that Griffin than it did to me. Got a really nice defensive jump back. Shooting some Orkans out there. And it's going to jump in here with the machine guns. Get up in the air. Boom, take it out. Capture the beacon again. I think someone else came to help out and was shooting on me too. Alright, another clip. Looking right hand side. Another Rog over there. Alright, someone took it out. Running to grab a wide open beacon. Firing the Orkans early. Didn't get much of a hit into that bot. But the jump is great for shooting over this wall, this low wall on Shenzhen. And I mean that's great too right there. I mean, how many times do you like peek around a corner in a lance and someone's anticipating it, or in a griffin and just floods it with splash, and you can't really walk out of the way fast enough before it does a bunch of damage. But in the Rog, as soon as it starts happening, you just jump right out of the way, and you can run out of it pretty fast too. So good news is you can get out of trouble really quick with it, and bad news is that you can get into trouble really quick with it. All right, from the other side. Oh man, a bunch of lances over there. So we'll work on this guy first. Good team takedown. You know, that was the easier one to engage. I'm not going to worry about center. I'd rather grab this first. Alright, just cracking some ansels a little bit. And jump in the air so I can shoot over that corner. I'm going to try to run out of the way. Help take that out. Low energy, but no sparky knees, so I'm still running around. At this point, I'm just going to mess around back here a little bit. Just going for annoying points. Pull people out of the battlefield moving forward. Alright, taking down Springfield. So I don't know about you, but one of the places where I see Rogs used a lot. Oh, look at this little extra bounce. That's like the biggest jump, thanks to Iron Horse. Biggest jump Rog's ever had. But on Springfield, when a bunch of Rogs come bounding in to take that beacon, all right. And that short cooldown time is just great for jumps. You don't have to worry about saving your jump too much. So trying to take this beacon, and an RDB gets a good shot on me. So I jumped out of there to get out of the splash as quickly as possible. I'll come back and take it. And I'm way ahead of any support at the moment, so I'm just gonna see what I can do to pester red in the backfield. It looks like everyone's on the other side of the map anyways. Great support. That's probably addictive. But just trying to stay back here and try to get people's attention and keep them from pushing center. I was helping out some little team takedowns. Other people are taking her out, but again, I mean, if they're watching me, then they're not watching my teammates. So still walking around over here, eluding rockets and splash. You know, and even with the sparky knees, still pretty quick. Alright, but just, I mean, obviously over here, just trying to drag red as far out of the game as possible. So classic annoying Rog work right there. But you know, it's it's definitely great over here in the city when you need to cover home beacon really quick, or you know, work as a team to press forward and capture that beacon. I mean, you get there just so fast. And then I think in this, is this the clip? Yeah, you just start out over here, and I think like I go all the way across the battlefield. You know, jumping away from those tridents. Got a good shot on those bots. We've got center. Now I'm like on the other side of the field already, helping out with these team takedowns over here. Alright, now if that lance wasn't there, I would have taken that trebuchet hit 100%. So this is a super fast bot to get over there to the farm, get the farm beacon. And I'm watching the trebuchet, you know, back there, look, totally tracking me. Boom. Ran into the dongs on the field. So in this case, this is where I prefer to make this run in the Galahad, where I can block the trebs. There's just so many trebs out right now. Um, I'd still like to see the Rog get even more of a speed buff. I think that speed used to be an advantage in the game. Um, and for example, you're able to play the Gareth pretty well until the continuous rockets came out, and it's made it really, really hard to play the Gareth because you used to be able to bait a bot into shooting, all its rockets, and then have, a pronounced time period uh, to advance or to try to take that bot out. And now that all these rockets are continuous fire, and some of these bots are so delicate, they're just too soft to play in battle. So I'd like to see bots like so fast it can, even outrun all of that. So here, just making that whole run, got the farm beacon, and now at the dam, and waiting on buddies uh, to clear out the long range bots, and in position to scoop this up. So it's a great teamwork bot as well. I mean, essentially, I think all the bots are great teamwork bots. But great in the sense that the lances can come in and establish position, and you can use this bot to cap the beacons. Boom. What do I do here? I mean, I've pretty much got like no energy. Probably should have jumped backwards into the side right there. Anyways, good run nonetheless, winning the game. All right, power plant, getting to the end here. All right, and I'm just messing around, jumping from building to building here. Boom. So you can make all these gaps. I think it's fun to see like what you can jump to and from. Mess around until I got hit by those hydras. All right, splashing out the channel, running away. Right back in it. I mean, you're there, you're hitting, you run away. Gonna run inside the Ansel here. Catch that lance not looking. Gonna get in the air here. Hit that Fujin. I don't need to kill it. Getting this beacon's more important. It's pretty much banged up at this point. Corner shooting. Just can't get that person down. Beach is open, but rather help secure the channel before the beach. Went down, but cracked into a bunch of people. All right, we need to get our home beacon back. I'm just approaching from cover. All right, we got it. There we go. Get a ton of orchids in there really quick. And that's just the thing. You think you're just engaging one robot, and then a Rog pops out, and instantly you're what you thought was a 1-on-1 is now a 1-on-2. Got a pretty weak shot off on that lance. Just a little cleanup. Not the best jump. Would have been better to like jump down in here, but didn't take that too much damage. Keeping the pressure on, holding center. Here we go. My buddy Special Ops Joe. Awesome stalker pilot. But we picked him up early. We've got numbers back here, so he's definitely going to get to the beacon. I think we'll be able to take him out. So good on the fast bots, quick recaptures. And went down to the Carnage and Galahad in there. So like Carnage had an Ansel that was blocking some of that. Alright, last clip. This is it. If you watch this far, man, you're super champ. Alright, so nice long Rog run here. Okay, so looks like we got the other team pushed back pretty far. At this point, just looking to get in the action and kind of keep the pressure on. Not looking to get too close. But, you know, hitting people just inside 300. We want to get out of range of those Terrans. A little corner shooting going. And just kind of playing both sides of the reactor here. Another really great Rog pilot, but with the Terrans, is running robot. He's got some amazing footage on power plant running the Rog with Terrans. I'll do that at some other point. Try to get some footage of running the Rog with Terrans. Might do that next week, not this week though. This is pretty cool here. So I've been messing with this technique, just getting right in jumping range where I can land like inside an Ansel. So I don't have to worry about shooting it down first. Look, I'm shooting his feet. But that was a great takedown with the Rog right there. It's pretty badass. And then I don't really have enough to do much right here, so I'm just looking to splash someone out who might come around this corner. Looks like that person is not going to do it. Boom. Subscribe, damn it. So I think the Rog is a lot of fun to play when you're playing the heavy bots. You just forget that there's really fast, nimble bots out there. So it definitely feels liberating to jump in one of those and play. But when you first start playing it, you run into a lot of situations where you're just forced to play it faster and make decisions faster than you're used to. And I think a lot of people get discouraged playing it because they bring it out and they just get roasted. But just stick with it. Practice playing faster. I think also when you pull out a new build, you just want to get out there in the action, which usually gets you blown up. And I just caution you to play it like your other bots. Just slowly bring it in with a purpose and slowly work it into where you want it to be in the battlefield. And then just play smart. Use that jump feature. Don't shy away from one-on-ones, especially when you're facing another bot with Orkans. It's great on tight maps, obviously. It kind of has a purpose on all the maps. It's another good bot to do some support stuff with. I just don't have any footage of it. What else? What else can I say about it? I mean, I'm not sure if it's a high damage build. Obviously, running in an RDB or a death button is going to yield a lot more damage in the game. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's always a challenge learning how to play new builds, and this video is so long just to kind of give you a look at playing it on a bunch of different maps in a bunch of different ways. There's a lot of fantastic ROG pilots out there, and if you have any questions about this, then throw some stuff in the comments. And if you have a lot of experience playing the ROG and you've got some power tips, love to hear that in the comments as well. All right, that is it. Thanks for watching this long. Hopefully this is helpful to some of you. Super fun bot to play. And if you like this, click the like button. Subscribe, damn it. Stay awesome. Woo, woo.